Most people brush off stereotypes as inherently false, gross exaggerations of group differences. But did you know that the high predictive validity of stereotypes is actually one of the largest and most replicable effects in all of social psychology? Most psychological constructs, like attitudes, gender roles, implicit bias, etc., have fairly modest relationships with real outcomes. In a large meta-analysis, Richard et al. 2003 found that the average effect size across many leading social psychological constructs was just 0.21. They also found that only about 1/4 of effects exceeded R values of 0.3. Hemphill 2003 found that this pattern of modest effect sizes also extends to clinical psychology. So, how do stereotypes compare? In their 2009 review, Jussim et al. Examined the accuracy of both racial and gender stereotypes by comparing people's beliefs with objective group data. For racial stereotypes, they found, quote, the extent to which people's stereotypes corresponded with reality was strikingly high. Consensual stereotype accuracy correlations ranged from 0.53 to 0.93. Personal stereotype accuracy correlations were somewhat lower, but still quite high by any standard, ranging from 0.36 to 0.69. One of the studies they reviewed also found that participants often underestimated just how stereotypical each group was. According to the data found in Jussim et al. 2009, when averaged across studies, consensual racial stereotypes correlate with real-world group differences at about R equals 0.73, while personal stereotypes average around R values of 0.49. As I discussed earlier, even celebrated constructs in social psychology, like implicit bias, only have R values around 0.2 to 0.25. And so, despite being taboo to endorse and routinely dismissed as innately false, stereotypes actually exhibit stronger empirical relationships with reality than nearly all of social psychology's flagship constructs.